The man in charge of measuring the streets for the A to Z has been found in an unnamed alley, dead. He was measuring the street with a ball of string and a brass-rimmed monocle when he suddenly realised the futility and died. He lay there in a Greek-style reclining position until discovered 9 days later by an off-duty voyeur. His obituary was short and lacklustre, but in his memory they named the unnamed alley after him. They called it the Unamed Alley. 9 days dead, 9 days still, 9 days waiting, 9 days until, lying in the alley, lying in the town, lying in the lying upside down. You couldn't make it up. While his car stood there unattended for days, a cat crept under the bonnet and curled up asleep on the engine. It remained undisturbed until 2 youths in need of a fast getaway stole the car and drove it at breakneck speed as far as the coast. The cat hung on for dear life. They dumped the car on the beach and ran. When the cat crept out from underneath the bonnet and felt sand under its paws, it didn't mind. It hadn't had a holiday for years. But what's in a name? My name is not my own. I don't own it or use it alone. It's shared and used and bandied about. It doesn't define me or set me out. There are many out there that go by the same. What's in an amble? What's in a name? Some years ago, whilst working for a man who processed the bones of dead horses, I was sitting, waiting, when he called me Miles. It wasn't my name, and he'd never called me by it before, but I answered as if it was my name, and he spoke to me as though I was that man. For 2 years this went on, until one day he called me by my real name again. By then, I thought it was too late. I'd forgotten and refused to answer. The horses run wild. The horses run. The horses gallop and turn and stride. The horses over the fields and hills. The horses free and still. The horses live their lives untamed. The horses live their lives unnamed. The horses wild, unnamed. The horses wild, unnamed.